Tim Hasselbeck, Ryan Clark, Chris Mortensen. I'm Wendy Nick from NFL Live. Clearly something's gone right in San Francisco, especially when you think back to just a few seasons ago when injuries and a lot of different situations left them in a tough spot. What has made the pairing, Tim, with Kyle Shanahan and GM John Lynch so effective?
Well, I think they want to work together. That's the first thing. So they want to be connected. I think that, the York family did the right thing in terms of it was a kind of rough situation there. They had churned through, 3 different head coaches. They've had some front office change. And so they gave long contracts to Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. And so here we are, 3 years into it. Most of the deals these guys are getting are 4-year deals if they're getting them that long. And so there's a ton of pressure by year 3. We were at year 3 with the 49ers, and there was almost no pressure because there's so much time left on their deals. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I think it's huge. They've had patience. Even when things didn't look great, when Jimmy G gets injured and he goes down and your team wins 4 games, they stayed the course. And also, you look at their draft boards. Their draft boards were married with the idea of what their team was supposed to look like, with the vision of who they wanted to be on the field, in between the lines. And now you see all of those things paying dividends for the San Francisco 49ers.
And not everybody believes in this model, but the 49ers did go the route of picking Kyle Shanahan, the coach first, who then, decided that John Lynch was the perfect match for him. And it turned out to be true so far.
Well, so far, so good. And, of course, now they move on with the chance to play for a championship in Super Bowl 54.
Here with the NFL Live crew, the 49ers, of course, on their way to Super Bowl 54. Last season, they were 4-12. This year, 13-3. Where do you think they rank in terms of great one-year turnarounds?
They win the Super Bowl, greatest ever. Because and I know the question is one-year turnaround. And last year, they were 4-12. They picked 2 in the draft. But you know what they did the 3 years prior to last year's 4-12? They lost 10 or more games. First team ever to go from 4 straight, 10 or more lost seasons to the Super Bowl. They have an opportunity to finish the job. If they do so, I think it's the greatest turnaround in the history of the NFL from one season to the next.
I mean, if they finish the job, I would put them right up there with the 1999 St. Louis Rams at the time. They were a team that won 4 games the previous year. They go 13-3. They were the greatest show on turf, and it was something like we had never seen before. And I believe the San Francisco 49ers have done something very similar. But to win it all, they're going to have to be a great Kansas City Chiefs team, and I think being able to do that, playing against Patrick Mahomes, definitely cements them at the top.
I think the key thing now is, is it more than a one-year turnaround, right? Are they building something sustainable in San Francisco? Can they continue to be a playoff team? The Rams did it for several years after that, but you don't always see, sometimes you see a team take a step back. So I think they have the foundation in place, and they should be able to continue to win games and compete for Super Bowls, but I think that'll be the key. I think the 49ers don't want to be the great one-year turnaround story. They want to be the next consistent contender.
And fate playing such a big part. If Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't get hurt, maybe they don't get to draft Nick Bosa,
That's right.
and who knows where they'd be.
Like David Robinson going down and getting Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Across the sports. I like that.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.